case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
The Supreme Court case of the United States v. Dewitt of 1869 wrestled with the question of whether Congress possessed the authority to control trade within an individual state itself. This case was drawn into focus by a law that specifically came into question: a ban on the sale of illuminating oil. This prohibition was passed through legislation imposing internal taxes within the state. Proponents maintained that the regulation fell within the bounds of Congress's authority, arguing it was essential for ensuring internal revenue taxes. However, the court, led by the Chief Justice, disagreed. In their majority opinion, they determined that while Congress does indeed have the power to regulate commerce among the states, this power is restrained. It doesn't reach into the area of controlling internal trade of individual states, except where necessary to implement another power expressly granted to Congress. The crux of their argument stemmed from the realization that the sale of illuminating oil was not directly connected to tax collection. While supporters of the ban drew parallels to regulations on distilled liquors and manufactured articles, the court held these analogies invalid. The earlier regulations were specifically related to commodities subject to taxation, a connection lacking in the case of illuminating oil. Ultimately, the court's verdict was a definitive no to both questions posed: whether Congress could regulate internal trade or impose a ban within a state as a means to tax collection. The only exception permitted by this verdict included domains beyond the jurisdiction of individual states, but within the U.S. In essence, the court held that barring a few limited exceptions, the Constitution does not permit Congress to regulate or prohibit trading activities conducted within a state's limits.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.